Welcome back, Super Spark Science Stars. Have you ever tried to tickle yourself? Go on, try it right now. Nothing? No giggles, no squeals. Hmm, weird, right? But don't worry, you're not broken. Your brain is actually playing a secret trick on you. Today on Super Spark Science, we're going to uncover the mystery of why you can't tickle yourself and what it has to do with your brain being one step ahead of you. Buckle in for giggles, goosebumps, and a whole lot of brainy fun. Okay, before we solve the mystery, let's understand tickling. Tickling is a funny feeling caused by tiny touches on your skin. Usually someone else does the tickling, like a sneaky sibling or a tickle monster. Roar. It sends signals through your nerves all the way to your brain. Then boom, you laugh, squirm, and beg for mercy. But wait, there are two types of tickles. The first kind is called nismosis. That's the light, shivery feeling you get when a feather brushes your arm or a bug crawls on your leg. The second kind is gargalesis, the deep belly laugh, kind of tickling that makes you lose it. That's the one you feel when someone goes for your armpits or your feet. Your body reacts with laughter, wriggling, and lots of stop it but don't really stop it. Now let's talk about the role of your brain in tickling. So here's the scoop. Your skin feels the tickle, but your brain decides what to do with that feeling. Your brain gets tickle messages through your nervous system. And who's the boss of this tickle department? The somatosensory cortex. That's the part of your brain that handles touch. It reads the signals and decides if it should laugh, panic, or just say, meh. Right next door to it is the anterior cingulate cortex, which deals with emotions like surprise and giggles. So when someone else tickles you, both areas light up and get excited. But when you try to tickle yourself, your brain isn't amused. Why? Because your brain knows it's coming. Let's imagine your brain is like a clever magician. It can predict the magic trick before you do it. When you try to tickle yourself, your brain already knows every move you're going to make. It even sends a warning to itself through a part called the cerebellum. The cerebellum is the smarty pants at the back of your brain that helps with movement and balance. It checks if a sensation was caused by your own movement or by something else. If it figures out you did the tickling, it turns the volume down on the surprise. It's like watching a movie when you already know the ending. No shock, no surprise, no laugh. Scientists actually tested this. They made tickle robots. Yes, that's a real thing. When people used a robot to tickle their own hand, they didn't laugh. But when the robot tickled them without their control, giggles galore. The difference is surprise. Your brain loves surprises. It's like a surprise party for your senses. This shows us that it's not just about touch, it's about the unexpected. If your brain expects the tickle, no fun. If it doesn't, you're rolling on the floor. Did you know even great minds like Charles Darwin were fascinated by tickling? He wrote that tickling is connected to social bonding and laughter. It's one of the first ways babies laugh. Oh, tickling helps people feel close, like when you giggle with your family or friends. But you still can't do it to yourself. Why? Because no matter how ticklish you are, your brain is always one step ahead, like a tickle ninja. So if we can't tickle ourselves, why do we laugh when others do it? That brings us to the science of involuntary laughter. That means you laugh without even choosing to. Tickling is one of the only things that can cause that. When you're tickled, your brain thinks it might be in danger, like, what is that weird feeling? But then realizes it's just your friend being silly. So to handle the surprise, it makes you laugh. It's kind of like your body saying, whoa, you got me. One of your brain's superpowers is predicting what's going to happen. That's how you catch a ball, play video games, or walk without looking at your feet. Your brain is always making guesses, and most of the time, it's right. When it comes to tickling, that prediction power actually works against you. If your brain guesses right, ah, yes, here comes my finger to poke my ribs, it turns off the surprise. That's why sneak attacks are tickle gold and solo missions are a bust. Here's a fun detour. Did you know some animals are ticklish too? Chimps giggle when tickled. Rats have been recorded making tiny high-pitched giggle sounds when scientists tickle their bellies. Even dogs and cats can show ticklish spots like their paws or tummies. It seems like nature loves a good laugh. But again, animals don't tickle themselves either. Their brains are wired for the same surprise detection as ours. So even in the animal kingdom, self-tickling is a no-go. Want to try your own experiment? Get a feather, a piece of paper, or even a soft paintbrush. Try tickling your hand gently. Now get a friend to do it when you're not expecting it. Big difference, right? Your brain has a superpower. It filters out predictable sensations. That means it turns the volume down on anything it expects, like your own tickling. It's the same reason you can't usually hear your own footsteps or feel your clothes once you've worn them for a while. So there you have it, giggle geniuses. You can't tickle yourself because your brain is just too smart. It predicts your every move, turns down the tickle surprise, and says, nice try, buddy. Remember, the brain is your body's ultimate prankster. It's always watching, always guessing, and always keeping the laughter just out of reach, unless your little brother sneaks up behind you. Watch out. And hey, if you thought today's brainy adventure was tickle-tastic, check out our other hilarious and curious videos like Why the Sky is Blue and How Plant Grow. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single silly science moment. Until next time on Super Sparks Science, keep giggling, keep wondering, and stay super sparked.